Alrighty guys, we're back for some Dragonsguard Gruul, and this is a Streets of New Capenna standard build. We're going to go over the deck, then hop right into some normal play mode. But first things first, for anyone who may not know, I'm Redcat, and I play aggro decks and any decks with red in them as well, so I hope that sounds fun to you guys. What do we got in the build here? Well, we got 4 Ancestral Angers. So this is a 1-mana sorcery. You might not see this too often. Target creature gains trample and gets +X+0 until end of turn, where X is 1 plus the number of cards named Ancestral Anger in your graveyard. Nice. And then draw a card, which that draw a card ability on this is actually really good in a build like this. We have a couple Fireblade Chargers. This is kind of just like a support creature in the deck, but we know that in a deck that can give +1 counters and also buff our creatures, Charger can go a long way, so we'll see though. Got 3 Play with Fires as some removal, but also just an extra way to hit the opponent's face. We have 2 Spikefield Hazards, same concept, except this can double as land, so I'm going to drop it in the mana base. We have 4 Charge Throughs, give target creature gains trample until end of turn, draw a card, nice. We got 4 Snakeskin Veils. The protection in this deck is going to be very, very important. Of course, the counter can go a long way on Veil as well. We have 2 Tamiyo's Safekeeping, probably the worst form of protection in this particular build. So giving Hexproof and Indestructible, like that Indestructible might save us against like a Doomscar or something like that. But, excuse me guys. But overall, like the counter on the Veil is going to go a lot further in a deck like this than something like gaining 2 life and also Indestructible. And we don't worry too much about Indestructible because the big bad board wipe that's going to get this deck most often is going to be Meathook Massacre. And so hopefully we'll be able to just win before a Massacre takes out all of our creatures. We have a Vastwood Fortification. Just being able to play this as an instant is probably going to be worth it, right? There are so many instances where we play a deck like this that only has 1 and 2 drops, and somehow we end up flooding out even with just 20 land. And so, yeah, if we don't flood out, we could play it as a land, right? So drop it in the mana base. We got 4 wild shapes, more protection, more ways to give trample, and also reach if you really have to. I guess maybe you're blocking a gold span. It's possible. You never know with magic, you know? Wild shape's probably the best instant in the deck just because of all the different things that you can do with it. We have 2 Antagonize. Target creature gets +4/+3 until end of turn. Now, I thought about some of the 2 drops that also gives trample. It's like +3/+1 in trample. That's great and all, but we have so many other ways to give trample between the anger, the charge through, and the wild shape that I think Antagonizes extra damage is going to be pretty handy. Also, it's a pretty cool combat trick too. We have 4 now. Now we're in the territory of like these are the main creatures. These next 3 cards. So we got 4 Festival Crashers, a 2-drop 1/3. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Festival Crasher gets +2/+0 until end of turn. So this can do big damage very fast, and it's definitely one of the targets that we protect with our Veil, our Wild Shape, and our Safekeeping, because the opponents are going to want to remove this as soon as possible. Because yeah, if you're just dropping an Anger and dropping a Charge through, and you're drawing a Play with Fire, and you're slapping that at the opponent's face too, like this could do some serious damage very fast. We got 4 Flamebreathers, a 2-drop, a 1/3. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Flamebreather deals 1 damage to each opponent. Nice. This could easily be that the 2-drop Alchemist too, that's a defender. However, I think that goes better in a deck that burns, where this deck definitely likes to attack in with its creatures. And so having Defender would probably hold it back a little bit, even though you could probably tap it for some extra damage here and there. Yeah, I think just being able to attack with Flamebreather makes this one worth it over that, I think it's Thermal Alchemist. I think that's the name of the card. But yeah, either way, I think Flamebreather is going to do a little better in this particular build. We have 4 Dragonsguard Elite, so this is a 2-drop 2/2 with Magecraft. Man, I'm going to miss Magecraft. Are you guys going to miss it? I definitely am, especially some of like the Selesnya builds and stuff. Anyways, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Dragonsguard Elite. Very nice. Again, like pretty much all three of these are our main protection targets. Like these are the cards that we really want to play on turn 3 with an open green source for our Snakeskin Veil style thing, you know? So this also has an ability that is probably rarely going to get used, but for 6 mana, you can double the number of +1/+1 counters on Dragonsguard Elite. It's worth going over because you never know. Now we do have a Den, a Crucible, a Who Endures, a Lair, as well as our dual lands, and of course the Spikefield and Vastwood in our mana base here. It is, I believe, an even split in the mana base, of course, except for the Spikefield, and only 20 lands, so 23 potential land, which I think is going to be enough in a deck like this, hopefully. Now, we have some honorable mentions. Bloodthirsty Adversary. I couldn't really find room for this, and you're not going to have 5 mana that often, but it could be really cool in here. And if you want to drop like the Chargers and try a couple adversaries, then you might want to add a couple lands too, but something to think about. Lizard Blades. Now the double strike on this, I mean, that sounds really cool, and being able to just drop an Antagonize on a Lizard Blade sounds awesome, and then maybe you already put a charge through on it too. Like that could clean up a game pretty fast, but again, I couldn't find room for it, and like you could drop a couple Flamebreathers and go up a couple Lizard Blades if you really want, but I don't know if it's going to do that much that often, especially if you don't have your protection open, because there are going to be matches where you don't see a Veil or a Wild Shape or a Safekeeping for that matter, and so a simple Spikefield Hazard from the opponent takes care of your 2-drop, which would really suck, honestly. Either way, guys, I hope I went over the deck well enough. It's a super simple concept. We've seen Magecraft builds like this before with like tons of explosive damage. It's going to be a fun time, I think, so let's go ahead, take it into some play mode, and see how it does. We'll see if we can get right into the first match here. There we go. Not bad, 6 seconds. I'll count that. That's some good luck. We have acquired our good luck from our beginning of the video ritual. Okay, I like it. It's like a lot of land, but we can keep that Spikefield Hazard as an actual card then, so. We'll start with Den, so we have Play with Fire and Spikefield open. And if they end up, depending on what they play here, right? If they play like a white source, then we will keep the Spikefield Hazard open for their turn 2, because it could be a Luminarch. Shamble Buddy. Yeah, we could take that out on our turn, because if you let them, you try to take it out on their turn and they play a second land, then they can Deadly Dispute before we exile it, and they just get a lot of extra benefit from something like that. Now, I was testing some other decks over here in normal play mode, and I believe Mono Black Control is the most popular thing to play in normal play mode, unless it's just the most popular thing for the game to pit me up against, which is very possible, I suppose. Now, I do think we want to have protection open for Flamebreather, so I'm going to keep the Play with Fire this turn, and the reason I was still thinking about dropping it on turn 2 is because of that meat hook that could come at any time, because if they ramp off the Shamble Buddy, then okay, another Shamble Buddy. Did they miss a mana? Oh, they missed a mana. Okay, well, I won't give it to them by hitting a Shambling Ghast. I'll take a land. That's fine. I think that's okay, because we're gonna need it. Okay, that's our turn. We have our Wild Shape open for some protection, and it sucks that the opponent's missing land here, because, you know, we do like to play matches and not get too lucky. Hey, there they go. Oh, Demir. Wait, what? I was, oh, it's not even mono black control, guys. It's zombies. Oh my. Okay. I'm tempted to draw with charge through, but we could do that on our turn. Vastwood. Okay, so we can play this on green. All right, let's start bluffing the Flamebreather for a swing. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, Dragonsguard needs to come down, and then we're gonna keep the protection open again. That was a really good draw that completely changed that turn. I was gonna go for a swing with Wild Shape and the Vastwood. We would have gotten some extra damage through with Flamebreather, but Dragonsguard completely changes all of that. This is gonna be a fun match, guys, versus zombies. Gruul Magecraft versus zombies. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. That they're definitely going to kill a Shamble Buddy. Draw 2. Ooh, that really restocks their hand. A lot of you guys have pointed this out in the past. The Archghoul is an overlooked zombie. And look, it's budget, guys. It's an uncommon. It's a pretty good one. And if you're rocking mostly zombies in the deck anyways, what I mean by mostly zombies is like not too many instants and sorceries and such, then this card can put in a lot of work. See, they already found a zombie with it. And it's a headless rider too. Oh man, zombies looks like so much fun. I hope the next set brings more zombies, because we've had a lot of fun playing zombies in the past. Oh nice, get rid of the other Shambling Ghast. Oh man, I think I would have preferred the mono black control at this point. Not preferred it in like the sense of a fun match, but like I think we would have had a better chance maybe. Try to think of how the best way we can get through this. Because our big swing, like the death touch on the Fellstinger can go a long way, because it's not like we have first strike. The indestructible on Tamiyo's Safekeeping would actually come in handy against the Fellstinger. Dungeon Crawler, nice. Okay. So they're tapped out. So we're actually going to go Vastwood Fortification on this turn to buff our Dragonsguard a little bit further, because they are getting a little bit low here. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have sent that mana. But now we have enough for the Den of the Bugbear too, so... We go, yeah, the trample. Okay, we got 2 damage with Flamebreather off the wild shapes, right? That'll be 2 more counters on a Dragonsguard. If we go trample, it only gets another extra, so it'll be a 7/7. I'm tempted to swing with the Den and see where they block, but we know that oh, this isn't a decayed zombie. That's just a straight up zombie. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. And they're about to get the headless rider. I think we gotta pass. We need to find a way to do a lot more damage than what this particular hand provides. Now we could go make the Flamebreather an elephant too. I don't think that does it. We had, I don't know, the Fellstinger's scary. Oh, they swing with it. Okay, that could be pretty good for us. No blocks. Unless they have another one. That might be why they swung with it. They go Headless Rider. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Charge through. Right. Okay. Let me see. They have 2 open. Could be simple removal. So I'm going to start with the charge through on the Dragonsguard Elite, because we don't know if we're turning it into an elephant yet. Ancestral Anger. Probably on the Elite, right? We could put all of our eggs in one basket. And we still have the 2 wild shapes open. keep the Flamebreather back as an emergency blocker, but also it's just pinging through that extra damage. Another Flamebreather. If we play that before the Wild Shape, then it's extra damage off Flamebreather here. Alright, let's see what blocks they end up doing and see if we have to end up protecting the Elite this turn. Because they can safely block well with the Headless Rider. Okay. Right, so, okay. That is 9 damage coming through. And we have to deal 6 damage. So we'll start with the Headless Rider and the Arch Ghoul, just in case, and then the, yeah, like that. So we have the damage. The question is, do we want to go Wild Shape for just that little bit of extra? I think so. I think so. Let's do it. Because we're doing 2 off the Flamebreather, down to 10, and we're getting an extra 3 damage through here. Okay, they get a bunch of zombies. Oh no, they instantly hit. Okay, that one comes out tapped. Bro, the Arch Ghoul. Oh my goodness. Oh, an Infernal Grasp. Okay. They hit 3 out of 4 with the Arch Ghoul. Oh no, guys. Okay, come on, come on. We could get there. We could get there. Was the extra, I think it was an extra 2 damage that we did with the Wild Shape. Was that worth not having protection open for our Flame Breathers? Maybe not. Maybe not. So we should probably block a little bit here. That's a ton of extra damage. Hopefully there's no fancy tricks up the opponent's sleeve. Yep, okay. They have their blockers. We need to see something that's not a land, and then we might be able to get there. Might. It's a great first match, guys. I couldn't be happier. Oh, it's a land. Oh, wait. Well, now we can power up Den. Well, we're dead next turn. They're way too wide. We can only block 2 of them. And they might have removal in hand. So we kind of have to go all in. Make sure the auto tap isn't messing anything up. We kind of have to go all in here. And then have the Wild Shape as a surprise. And we'll see where they block, because that might mean the difference between victory and death. Okay, so we got 2. So if we go on the Flame Breather, it becomes a 3/3. We have 2 damage going through there. No, we're 1 short. We're 1 short, guys. Is there another way to get the damage through? I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. You let me know if I'm missing lethal damage here. I don't think I am. Good game, though, opponent. Man, I can't believe how many zombies they hit. Like I said, you guys pointed it out, and it's very true. Arch Ghoul is an underplayed budget option. It doesn't even have to be a budget option. It's just really good. Good game, opponent. I forget if I actually dropped the good game. That was a sweet one, though. Oh, man, so close. So close. I'm trying to think, like, throughout that entire game, was there a moment where I missed 1 damage to their face? Spikefield Hazard at the beginning, right? But there was no way I would have Spikefield Hazard their face at the beginning when they had, like, the shambling gas down. That would have been, like, that would have been silly at that point. No creatures. We do go first. Okay. Okay, hear me out, guys. At least we have Play with Fire to scry or to remove whatever they may have over there. Man, yeah. If you guys liked that first match too, you're probably in the same boat as me, where you really hope that there's more zombies in the next set. Something simple, you know? I mean, Standard is losing Shamble Buddy, which is probably going to be... Man, that's really going to shake things up, huh? That's like the one drop of choice when you're playing black. And eye twitch too. Opponent? Are you over there, opponent? Are you loaded in, buddy? I believe in you, opponent. You can do it. You never know when they freeze. Well, oh, there we go. Okay, they're here. They're here. And they are they are tossing all of their cards back into the deck, I guess. Down to 5. Oh man. All right, well, we'll stop. Opponent, no. Oh man. Oh well. Let's hop into the next one. At least we got to see the hand there, right? That's funny. That's something that just doesn't happen in ranked, where we've been playing mostly ranked for the videos, but right now I promise this time, guys, I'm actually in the process of ranking up. It's a slow process. But I'd rather rank up a little bit and then play more. Besides that, like, I'm choosing decks right now that we just kind of want to have fun with and not worry too much about winning anyways. This is a great hand, guys. This is a terrific hand. Okay, this could be Boros. So we might want to actually start with Crucible. And we probably, right, so you keep the Spikefield Hazard open for like a turn 2. Oh, it's going to get a counter anyways. Woo! What are we up against? This is modified. This is Gruul modified, guys. We know Gruul modified has Kami's Flare. I don't think we play our Elite until turn 3, guys. We're gonna take a beating here. This is 5 damage coming through. And we don't know what's in their hands, so... Gruul modified, man, that's one of my favorites easily. You guys know that, though. I already did like 2 to 3 Gruul modified videos, huh? Since... probably more than that since Neon Dynasty. Hamlet, bro, let's go. Oh my goodness, we were just talking about Hamlet like last week. Let's go. That is an awesome choice for Gruul modified. Holy cow, dude, you just don't get to see this stuff in ranked, you know? I mean, you might see this one in ranked, honestly. Oh my goodness, that is tough, bro. They really want to put that counter on Raiju, but I think they're gonna go for more damage on etching. Okay, so now we can... How do I want to do this? So we're gonna block the Raiju. We're taking 9 damage. Oh man. Oh man. Woo! Somehow our deck was a little bit too slow, but yeah, I think missing the early removal though, like, our Spikefield Hazard did nothing, so keeping that open didn't help at all. We have 4 mana. We're super dead next turn, guys. Even if we block, like, there's probably 4 getting through no matter what. Even if, yeah. There definitely is. There's nothing in my hand that could change that, right? So let's go all the way. We're gonna drop the Antagonize. Going all the way, guys. And then we can do Spikefield Hazard their face. And we'll go Wild Shape, sure, why not, right? Down to 7. Drop them the good game. Could you imagine if we had lifelink or something, though? Yeah, good game, opponent. It was too fast for us, but I still wanted to get that nice chunk of damage through for fun. Another Raiju, too. Wow. Ooh, buddy. Oh, the sound just like abruptly cut out. That was weird. Hopefully it's actually here in the next game too. Well, it's at the menu, so that's good news. Yeah, it took a while for Raiju to start seeing some play, but now it's everywhere, man, and it's probably gonna continue to be everywhere after rotation. Yeah, Raiju's sick. I don't play Paper Magic, but when I saw how cheap Raiju was, I picked up 4 of them. I don't even buy Paper Magic cards at all. That's how much I enjoy Raiju, right? I have 4 copies of Thundering Raiju, just because. Just because. Okay, opponent spamming your go already. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those matches. It's okay, opponent. I promise I'll play fast. Just for you, buddy. Just for you, I'll blitz the cards onto the table. Weaver of Harmony. Okay. So we can go... Well, we might as well get Flamebreather down. Instead of keeping the Veil open. We'll attack. We can get that through. Oh, they don't care. They don't care about their creature very much. So let's go with the... Opponent's going at it, bro. Let's do green source. Keep the hazard open. But actually, let's see what we draw. We should have drawn first, honestly. That's a good draw, actually. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Veil open. I gotta drop him an emote. Better drop that Veil before the binding takes it out, huh? And then we can go... Okay, we have Fortification, but we're just gonna keep the Veil open again. I'm tempted to play this, but I'm not going to. Okay, search for forest. This is getting scary, guys. They have a ton. Oh, 5 color. That's very scary. Oh, buddy. That's a blocker. Very nice. All right, my turn. Because we don't want to actually activate any of that on their turn right now. Okay. So let's go with Fortification on the Crasher. And let's get that swing in. See what happens here. They end up blocking. I'll protect it. I think that's fine, because we get to take that out. And we could have Spikefield their face for even more damage off the Crasher. Oh, we probably should have done that, because now we might not actually get to do that. We could have done 3 more damage that turn. Good game, opponent. Good game. We were getting pretty close, and surprisingly, they didn't have like a board wipe or something. They had a ton of mana too. I think we got a little lucky there, honestly. But the Veil protection, like, generally speaking, when your opponent plays a card and expects to remove another card, and that other card doesn't get removed, then it's like an uh-oh, like right away. That's why Veil is so good. And other cards like it, you know? Excuse me, guys. Get a sip of my coffee here. All right. Fireblade Charger. Sure. Yeah. This is fine. Let's see. I'm just casually over here losing my voice. Don't mind me, guys. Somebody help. Send cough drops. I don't actually need cough drops, but yeah. Right. We'll go for the swing and draw. Since we don't have protection open anyways, we might as well. We'll go for it, because the Ancestral Anger hitting the grave buffs the other Ancestral Anger, so like that could go a long way. Excuse me. Okay. Right. So charge through, draw, or just swing. Let's see what happens. Maybe wild shape this turn. Just take it. Wild shape, wild shape. Let's do it. I hope they don't just have like some generic Fateful Absence removal next turn, but... Okay, what the heck? Search your library for an enchantment card, reveal it, put it into your... Oh. Put it on top. Oh, Hollowed Haunting. Whoa, okay. That's pretty scary, actually. I really want to draw a land here. I'm going to go Ancestral Anger. So that way we have Safekeeping open. Yeah, I really wanted to draw a land. Let's go for the swing. And I'll probably protect it with the Safekeeping. It's silly. But like, I don't know, man. This Charger could go all the way. Hollowed Haunting's probably dropping this turn instead of removal. Hey, nice, okay. Oh, land, okay, oh my goodness. We really needed to see that. We could go Flamebreather and charge through. Or keep Safekeeping open. Or like if they have Doomscar or some other form of removal next turn. Alright. Let's keep Safekeeping open. We already played a mana too, so the charge through drawing a land wouldn't let us do like anything extra, so yeah, get some chump blockers down. They have another one, that would be really bad. Oh, they actually found a third. Oh, another Spirited Companion. Oh no. Oh no. Moonblessed Cleric, that's sick actually. Being able to grab the Hollowed Haunting, especially if that's like your main... It's like your main way of doing things, you know? I'm gonna charge through this turn to draw more cards and get a damage off of Flamebreather. And hope that this isn't like 1 mana removal or something. Whatever it is, it's sticking, which is scary. Maybe I should have... No way! Oh, March! Oh, no! I should have kept Safekeeping, guys. Oh, man. Oh, that's actually brutal. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. We're gonna attack. Opponent has no idea what's coming for him. No clue. Oh, they have an idea. They have an idea. Oh, my goodness. Well, it wasn't looking terrific for us anyways. So we'll go like that. That's still 6 damage. Charge through could get some damage through. But Safekeeping protects this. Let's go Safekeeping. Yeah, it's not looking terrific for us as we've let it go on for too long here, but at least we were able to gobble through some of the Spirit Clerics. Losing the Fireblade Charger to the exile was really bad, and that's kind of on me for not keeping the Safekeeping open. When they had the one open, I keep walking right into the March of the Otherworldly Mist. The Marches are so good, guys, because you can cast them for 1 mana. It always slips my mind. They took my Flamebreather. You monster. Alright, well, we'll start by drawing, I suppose. We might be able to still get there. Festival Crasher. Okay. Okay. They have so many chump blockers, though, and I got rid of, like... I'm gonna play this on green. I got rid of a lot of my stuff that gives trample already. If we can get trample on the Crasher, I'm gonna swing here, because them getting rid of a chump blocker on the companion happens to be pretty good. And I'm gonna let that happen. Hopefully that's the right play. Wait, they get to do it again? Wait, hold on. Do I not know what this card does? Okay, they're swapping lands around. Modern Age. Wait, hold on. Let me see this. You may exchange control of 2 target creatures. You may exchange control of 2 target... Oh, non-basic, non-creature permanents that share a creature type. Okay, okay. I thought it was doing the same thing twice for a second. And then target player loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. Oh, man. We never see this card. This is a cool deck, guys. It's a great day for the opponents. Just really cool matches. Well, we might be able to clear up their board. Well, I guess we'll take out the Spirit Clerics. That's fine. We get to ping the opponent's face. The Festival Crasher gets another +2. So it does take everything out. We might be able to still get there somehow. We have to draw really well, but hopefully we can get one more match in too. These have been really fun matches. So far, how I feel about the deck is actually like it feels like it's so obvious that we want like Illuminator Virtuoso and stuff, so like running Selesnya is just gonna be better, but then what's the fun in that in the long run, you know? Like the concept of having a Gruul Magecraft style build is just more... Oh, they took my Festival Crasher. Oh no, we drew a land. That's not something we want to see, guys. Oh no. Is this like not swapping them? Am I crazy? It says... Oh, you may exchange. So they're targeting, but then just not doing it. I see. Oh, Borrowed Time takes the Flamebreather, and now it's probably just a GG. Yeah, I think so. Even if we didn't draw a land, we would have had to draw like another Ancestral Anger off the top, which would have just been pure luck. And then like drawn into an Antagonize or something. Yeah, it would have been lucky, but I guess it's possible. Flamebreather? Okay. I might just give this one to the opponent so we have enough time to actually play another one. Ascendancy? What the heck? Modern Age, yeah. I wonder if this is going to be a land. Well, these all have flying. We can definitely let them finish this out if they start to swing. Yeah, okay. So they're starting to swing, so we can let them finish this instead of conceding. We'll see what we end up drawing. Opponent's deck is freaking sweet, though. Holy cow. We never get to see these cards. Oh, another land. Ooh, that's so bad. What's this now? They're cycling? Okay. How much damage do they got on the board? They have 12 damage here, so all they gotta do is play an instant or sorcery. Wait, I think that works too, right? What's this do? At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, each opponent loses 1 life. Circle of Confinement. Wait, can they not get this 13 damage through on this turn? The top 3 cards of your library. Oh, another 2 Warlock classes. What a deck, guys. Oh, there it is. Oh, they did. Oh, that's right. The Clerics buff every... I completely forgot about that. A good game, opponent. Well, I didn't forget. I was just thinking like, oh yeah, it's just 12 damage. I forgot that they were buffing it just by playing those other cards. Alright, let's see if we can get one more match in. The win rate of the deck is not terrific by any means, especially since one of the wins the opponent conceded before we got to play. But we were kind of anticipating that. Nice. Great hand. I love it. Having Dragonsguard Elite ready is awesome. Oh, a second green source would be nice, though. Yeah, a second green source would be really nice. We should be able to find one. We'll take that out. That's fine. Maybe we should have waited. Maybe just play with Fire our face. Get that scry in. Yeah, because they lose the sticky fingers before they get the draw on it if you do that early enough. Uh-oh. Yeah, I hope we find that second green source so we can have the protection open when we play the Elite down, because other words, like, we just know it's going to get burnt. Rowan. Whoa. We are seeing a bunch of cards that we rarely see today. Okay. What do you guys think? Seems risky, huh? We can at least Ancestral Anger this turn, just to give it a counter, so that way it doesn't get eaten by a Play with Fire. Still no second green source. Let's see if the opponent has it. They have 4 mana. Hulking Bugbear. What is happening? +1, we take the 1 damage. They swing, we take the 3 damage for sure. And we are safe. And a green source. Oh, buddy. Woo! That's good stuff, guys. That is good stuff. Let's go ahead and get that second Ancestral Anger down. We have a bunch of protection here. Oh, second Dragonsguard Elite is way better than more damage right now, though. The great draw. We could take out the Rowan. -4 emblem with whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, you may pay 2. We should probably take that out. We should probably kill that. Even though 6 damage to the face is very tempting. Okay, we have Veil and Wild Shape open to hopefully protect both of these. Tons of ways to get... Whoa! Holy cow. Is it an Agnes deck? I think it is. Alright, well, we're going to block that Agnes. They're tapped out right now. We're going to block the Agnes, get rid of that. Down to 9, scary business. They dropped a good game, but I don't think we have it here. A Who Endures. We have 11 here on the board. Let's draw again. Lair the Hydra. We probably just want to keep the protection open. And keep the blocker back. I don't think they could do 6 to us next turn, though. Yeah. I'm keeping a blocker back just in case, because I really want to get this last game victory. We have the Who Endures open, too. They have 6 mana, though. Unexpected Windfall. They discard an electric. Dude, look at how cool the opponent's decks are today, guys. Oh man, I am like thoroughly satisfied with what the opponents brought to the table today. That is actually just sweet. Yeah, I guess they're searching for answers. They want to keep the Bugbear back as a blocker, obviously. They can't swing into a 6/6 Elite. Rabbit Battery, nice. Couple chump blockers, actually. That could go a long way when we're struggling. So we can Who Endures to kill the battery, let them ramp. That's fine, too. They lose a chump blocker, and then the one that they block with Bugbear, we give Trample. I think that is 100% okay. And we can actually power up Den and have the Wild Shape open too. Then we full swing. Maybe. Uh-oh, Play with Fire. Oof. We gave that open red source to them too. We gave that open red source to him. Trample. +1/+1. Ton of damage here. Oh, that's just game, isn't it? Yeah. Exactly the amount. Yeah, good game opponent. Hey, we got that up to a 50% win rate with 6 matches. But remember, that second one was technically... We didn't even play it out, really. But hey, the deck can win. I guess that's good news. It's definitely a little janky, though. Let's go to the final thoughts. Yeah, if you're going to rock Magecraft, you know, before rotation, and before rotation strips us of one of the coolest abilities, right? Magecraft is so dang cool. If you're gonna play Magecraft, then you probably want to rock like the Selesnya one that also rocks Virtuoso, or the Azorus one is really good too, where you can have cards like Slip Out the Back and things like that. But this is a fun one too. I think this one could definitely get damaged through. Festival Crasher is like one of my favorite little common, you know what I mean? It's one of my favorite common cards that at least came out of Midnight Hunt for sure. And Dragonsguard Elite puts in some serious work. Flamebreather actually gets you pretty close often, doesn't it? It's actually surprising how much damage this can actually do, where it probably shouldn't be surprising. Fireblade Charger, for some reason, still has a big old target on its back, and I guess we could see why, even though it's kind of just like a support creature in here, where these are our main creatures. The protection of the build is super important. You might even be able to squeeze a third Tamiyo Safekeeping if you'd like. If you find that you're flooding out more often than you're not getting land, then you might want to drop a land too. But we're already running 20 land and then plus the Vastwood and 2 Spikefield, so like it's not a lot. It's not a lot. So honestly, if you drop a land, you might never see land again for the rest of your life. So yeah, all the protection's important. The creatures, you probably don't want to drop any creatures. There's only 14 of them total. So the trample on anger and charge through, and of course wild shape can give trample too, is super important. And I think the play with fires came in handy too, and we can of course keep it's the same concept as the Spikefield Hazards and antagonize. You might want to go up and antagonize, honestly, man. It feels like that's one of those cards that you're looking for to help you close out the game. And if you can plug that onto a trampling through Crasher or something like that, then man, that really can close out a game. Either way, let me know what you guys thought of the deck down in the comments, and what would you add or take out? I'm curious. Of course, yeah. Don't say like, oh, I would take out all the red cards and add white, so it's a Selesnya Magecraft instead. Although that would be a pretty funny comment, honestly. But yeah. Either way, guys, if you made it this far into the video, y'all are champions, and I super duper appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video.